Gratitude is often considered as a sattvic quality, which means that it's in a mode of goodness, and many times it's also generally accepted that it has independent value, in that sense that it's somehow always good. But if we understand this, gratitude is still like a material, basically a material sentiment, to feel grateful or something, which means that it can appear, it doesn't have potential in itself to move awareness towards the liberation. In modern yoga, sometimes people are taking it like that it's somehow always good and spiritual or something, but it is not. It is not. Which means that it depends on the context. Is it liberating or is it binding the consciousness? Okay, and there is kind of conditioned gratitude that is moving consciousness downwards. Kridajja is binding the consciousness to the avaratmika maya, which means that it keeps one in illusion. Okay, like example, if your parents give you money that you study, and then you use that money on some substance abuse, you are using it for the drugs or something, alcohol, and then you are grateful to your parents that they give you the money and that opportunity. It's basically you give yourself an excuse to misuse someone else's property, not proper way. You try to wash your conscience, and that's how that gratitude is actually binding you to be grateful of these kind of things. It's binding the consciousness from deeper in the material energy. And we can understand from the conditions sense of existence. Okay, on the low level, it's good if one is, for example, grateful for the God. God is giving you your daily bread. God is giving you this and that, giving you a nice place to live and nice social life and whatever. But if you really understand where this, on the conditioned state of consciousness, where this is coming from, this is coming as a karmic reaction. Whatever you have experienced in life, like if one is not firmly established in the spiritual practice, is actually a result of one's past actions. It's a result of one's karma. And that's how, and that karma is built when one is turning away from the spirit, which means that when I'm grateful that God is giving me this and that, and then I'm enjoying my life, I'm actually giving myself excuse to misuse and try to exploit the material energy, and which means that I start to feel good about it, and when I feel good about it because I'm grateful, it's binding me even deeper into the material conditioned state of existence. You can see, of course, it's better be grateful for the God than just try to take the credit for yourself of whatever you have, because there's some humility there. But one should be aware of that also, that it has that potential to bind the consciousness. If I'm using my life for the vogue material enjoyment solely, and then I'm grateful for the God that He gave me this opportunity, it just keep me in the illusion. It may keep you in the mode of goodness or in a mode of passion, but you still, our consciousness is bound deeper into the this illusory state of existence. And like if you observe teachings of some great saints, example Narottam Das Thakur, who is famous Vaishnava saint, or Jadabharata, you can see that they are more shameful. They are more shameful of their material experience instead of being proud about it. So it's similar. Similar. You can give the example that if a government put you in the jail because you did something, did something wrong, and then you are grateful for that, grateful that opportunity that you can be there in the jail, and you are proud about that. Like you didn't learn the lesson, but if government you did something wrong and the government put you in the jail, and if you are a little bit shameful of that your situation, on the right way, not on the way that you get completely depressed, but on the right way, you have better chance to rectify yourself. So same way this material existence, this prakritic reality, is the result, is the consequence of turning away from the spirit. And it's actually shameful condition. And if I can understand that there's nothing to be grateful in that conditioned state of consciousness, I should be grateful for that spiritual opportunity that and that learning that I can move away from this conditioned state of existence. That's the real gratefulness, not being grateful of that I can enjoy my life and live in the illusion. So the gratefulness itself is neutral. It's also colored. It's not absolute. It's not spiritual principle. Although it is many times on the lower level of this kind of pseudo spirituality, it's taken like that. But it really depends on what qualities of nature that gratefulness is manifested. Or is it spiritual? There's such thing as spiritual gratefulness. But one should try to understand that. But if you just throw that gratefulness, you try to apply it on every level of life, you are moving forward and backwards same time. You may go forward being grateful in one situation, and other situation being grateful is binding you deeper in the illusion. Sorry, Radhesh.